Guys, greetings once again. This is your chief in upline, Pathman Senathirajah, recording this message from my office. This is the Wednesday message number 10. So, last week was number 9. And I'm very excited recording this message this week because we finally announced a few days ago VCon UAE, all right, 2013 in Dubai Hamdan Sports Center. And I want all of you guys out there, all right, to start talking to your team, get everyone focused on making it to this VCon. Somebody asked me a very interesting question last night on WhatsApp. Chief, will the VCon Malaysia and VCon Dubai be the same? VCon UAE? I said no. Alright? Dato made me chief because my philosophy in life is always to raise the bar higher. So what we're going to do is, all the aspects of training in VCon UAE will be completely different from VCon Malaysia. Again, I'm telling you, consult your upline. If you have come to V Malaysia, you're making checks and you want to come to VCon UAE, please come. It's going to be a completely different experience. We are truly going to raise the bar higher. Now, coming back to my message on my 10th episode. You know what we should do, Ranjan? We should put all these episodes together and make some weird series of Chief Pathman Senathirajah Wednesday message. Now, my message for you this week is very simple. Alright? It's about being a good example to your network. Alright? Now, I realize my philosophy of networking has always been monkey see, monkey do. Alright? But also, I believe it's an overall basis. Okay? Now, as an upline, you are what everyone looks, okay, and duplicate. But what you fail to understand is their belief, their confidence, their attitude also depends very much on you. Okay, that means as an upline, alright, you can never be negative. This is not an option. You will never find me as chief ever negative about anything. Alright, even to my closest downlines, even to my own brother Sati, or AVP Dave, AVP Rosli, Adli, V Partner, Arun V Partner, even with them, because they are my downlines, I have to maintain a persona of positivity. Because don't take for granted, if I have a bad day, nobody will know about it. This is very important because we think that our relationships, there are many lines, like brother, friend, upline, downline. No. The upline relationship with your downlines is permanently there. And you have to understand this. Now, a lot of people argue with my theory. They say, Chief, what if I have a great relationship with my downline and we are best friends for 30 years, all right, and I just want to party with my friend? No problem. But also take note that tomorrow you're going to be his upline again. And people cannot erase what they see in you. Alright, so I practice a lot of self-discipline. I practice a lot of attitude correction when I'm with my downlines. And this is permanent for me because I'm always with my downlines. Alright, even I'm at home, the boys come over and we chill and we play cards and watch a movie. I'm always the upline. And you are always the upline. So that's how important my attitude, how I dress, how I walk, how I talk, how I eat, the movies I watch, every aspect of my life represents my role, persona and personality of an upline. So you must understand that is not only talking upline language. So you can't go to training and say, listen, this is a fantastic business, blah, blah, blah. You have to have discipline, commitment, consistency, da, 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 da. And then the next minute they see you outside piss drunk, all right, in a restaurant somewhere. That doesn't work, all right? And this is the sacrifice of an upline. This is the price you pay as an upline, right? You have to consistently remember that you are always upline. And your behavior, your action, your sense of urgency, your passion, your commitment, your work ethic, rule 3, find 2, all of this you must do. Alright? Because it represents to your downline what kind of upline you are. One of the biggest complaints the world tells me from all over the world is that, hey, Chief, my upline is useless. My upline is a moron. My blah, 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 whatever, okay? I practice a philosophy I learned from Dale Carnegie, all right? Okay? Very simple. Be the upline you want to have. Do you understand the statement? Be the upline you want to have. That means be the upline you are expecting your upline to be. So before you complain about your upline, look at yourself. Are you being an effective upline? Are you helping your downlines raise the bar higher? Are you helping them every week get their checks bigger? Are you there to help them with business presentations? Are you providing enough training? Are you monitoring their weekly checks? Are you there for them when they are down or they are facing a challenge in their network? Because a lot of people feel that being an upline is a position of edification and glamour. Edification is a tool. All right? Edification is a tool. It does not erase your responsibility of being an effective upline. All right? And this is a question you have to ask yourself every time. Are you a good upline? Before you complain about your upline. All right? And today, in the world of network marketing, it is fundamentally important that the success of the network is very much dependent on the culture created by the attitude, actions, and behavior of the uplines. All right? I don't think that I need to do anything which I'm not comfortable doing. All right? I'm a businessman. I'm a networker. Therefore, I do what I'm comfortable doing. But I'm also aware that I am today an upline to 9 million people. All right? And I'm a downline to the greatest networker on the planet, Dato Sri Vijay Ishwaran. All right? So I also need to know how to behave like a good downline. That means when Dato gives me goals and targets to achieve, I take it very seriously. So the responsibility of a downline is very important because you expect the same from your downlines. So if I don't listen to Dato, why should I expect my downlines to listen to me? If I don't meet the targets that Dato has set for me, why do I expect my downlines to meet the targets I have set for them? So please remember this, all right, that your journey as a networker will eventually make you into an upline, all right? And to be an upline is a position of responsibility and accountability. Because I always remind people, as long as you have one downline who signed up after you show the plan, even if you're one downline, right, you are now responsible for that person's dreams and that person's financial freedom. Now, let's say your downline is an absolute moron, doesn't listen to you, calls you a moron, doesn't follow anything you teach. It's okay. But if you have a downline who's half-heartedly committed to their dreams and goals, now their dreams and goals are in your hand. They are your responsibility. A lot of people ask me why I don't sleep. I hate sleeping. I think it's a waste of time. They ask me why I'm switched on 24 hours a day and I work until, I manage the network until 7, 8 in the morning. Because there are many dreams in my hands. There are millions of dreams and hopes and families that are in my hands. And that is my responsibility. The same way you have 1,000 downlines, 100 downlines, 20 downlines, and if you have chosen the path of becoming a leader and an upline, then you must take your responsibility seriously. So ask yourself a question. Did you do enough last week as an upline? Were you switched on 24 hours a day? Were you reachable? Are you reliable? All right? Are you a positive influence to your network? Or do you allow your bad day to affect your network? You guys have watched my videos and watched me for 15 years. You will never know whether I'm having a bad day. Today could be the worst day in my life. You don't need to know. You are my downlines. My duty is to send you positive energy. Right? Send you inspiration, support you, carry you on my shoulders and make sure you reach financial freedom one day. And I take that duty very seriously. So my message to you this week is be a good upline. Be an effective upline. Be a responsible upline. Be a reliable upline. Be an upline who has information on his fingertips. Be an upline who's reachable almost 24 hours a day, except for the 4 or 5 hours you sleep. Reply your messages, all right? Answer your phone. And I guys, I have bigger problems than you, okay? I monitor about close to 400 people on WhatsApp on their weekly checks. I talk to about now maybe 50, 60 people on BBM who haven't moved to WhatsApp. My voice phone, which you don't have the number yet, 10,000 US a week, you have this number, all right? Okay, and my voice phone, which rings continuously, and I'm telling you, it's not easy, all right? I realize how screwed up my life is. That one day I was in the shower, and I went into the shower, don't use your imagination, right? I went into the shower, and the phone was still in my hand. If I don't answer, it's a choice, but I must always know who's calling me, all right? And I must always be ready to answer, because somebody might need me somewhere. And I tell you, the greatest example of this is Dato Sri Vijay Ishwan, my upline. 15 years, he's always replied my SMS, always replied my BBM, WhatsApp, and always answered the phone, or calls me back. And this is a tough duty of an upline. But remember, you're not here talking about lollipops. You're here talking about financial freedom. And network marketing is a business where financial freedom is a shared responsibility. Of course, if your downline is not interested in networking, don't support. I have a lot of downlines who are switched off. I try to revive them. They don't get revived. Screw it. I'll just go and focus on the people who are serious about their dreams, who are serious about financial freedom. So this week, guys, you're watching this video on Wednesday. The next 2 days, be an effective upline. Push yourself hardest before you push others. All right, this is a weakness of a networker. A networker is very easy to become like a boss upline. You understand? Hey, you, are you doing rule 3? Are you doing fine 2? What's your check next week? Blah, 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 blah. Then he goes back and he sleeps. And he relaxes. And he watches movies and eats, food the whole day without being there for the downlines. This is networking. You cannot be a boss. You must be a support structure. You must be an effective upline. So if I'm going to tell somebody to find 2, I must find 2. I tell somebody to do rule 3, I must do rule 3. If I talk about goals and targets every week, I am very focused on my goals and targets every week, like a maniac. All right? So today, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, raise the bar higher and be an effective upline to your organization. Communicate aggressively with everyone. Ask everyone what's their status in the network. Push everyone to find 2. Push everyone to achieve their check target this week. Be a good upline, guys. Being an upline is not a position of glamour and glitz only. It's not about edification. It's a position of responsibility, accountability from your heart. All right, guys? So I hope, my dream and my wish when I pray is that till my last day, my duty is to be an effective upline to you. And I want you to duplicate that. So guys, make this week about being a great, effective, unbelievable upline to your network. All right? And I'll see you guys at the most exciting event this year, VCon, UAE in Dubai. I love you guys. See you. The V, find 2, rule 3, everything. Be a good upline.